When you become the observer, you understand that you are larger than the mind and you can control it. It is to become the master of your destiny. It is to be able to control the mind and the body, and that is how you actually attain freedom in the truest sense. Hello amazing people, welcome to my channel, Divya this side. If you're new to my channel, then this channel is about getting to the root causes of your life problems and finding lasting solutions for them. Today's video is all about meditation, and we are going to cover 4 things in today's video. First is, what is meditation? Second, I'm going to tell you how to meditate. Third, what to expect after meditating, and fourth, how to measure if you have done it correctly or not, because a lot of people keep thinking if they are moving on the right path or not, what to expect. So these are the things that we are going to cover in today's video. So stay tuned till the end of the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update from my channel. I am going to take some time in explaining what is meditation, because once that becomes clear, all other concepts are really easy to grab. So let's start. What is meditation? So a lot of people say that meditation means to ponder or to concentrate. Some people have the idea about meditation that it is to focus on breath, or some people say that it is to go thoughtless. All of these could be the results of meditation, but this isn't what that means. So, what does meditation actually mean? Meditation means to become aware. It simply means to become aware. And what awareness are we talking about? Awareness of your own true nature. Awareness of who you are, the reality of who you are that is hidden under the constructs of conditioning. Meditation means to become aware of that. It is to also become aware of who we are not. By default, we all believe that we are either our bodies or our minds. We all identify with our names, profession, gender, age, caste, religion, political opinions, and everything else that has been taught to us after birth. But there is an observer who's watching all of this conditioning from behind. And meditation means to become aware of the observer that we are beyond all of this conditioning. Let me explain this to you and make it very simple for you. So when we say that this is my hand, or this is my brain, this is my body, who is the one saying that this is mine? Okay, who is the owner of it? Now you could say that it's the mind that is operating all of it, but we at times say that I need to control my mind. So who is the one saying this, that I need to control my mind? I and my are two different things. Or let me reiterate, sometimes we also say I don't like myself anymore. So who is this I who is saying that I don't like myself? So these are two constructs. One is a mind construct and one is an observer of even the mind. One is observer of everything else. So meditation simply means to become aware of the observer who is observing and is aware of the body, the mind, and everything else. And why should you even be concerned about your true nature? Why should you find out the observer who is hiding behind all of these constructs? Because when you become the observer, you understand that you are larger than the mind and you can control it. It is to become the master of your destiny. It is to be able to control the mind and the body, and that is how you actually attain freedom in the truest sense, when you realize that you are not being controlled by your mind, but instead you are the one who can control it, observe it, and tame it into the things of your liking, and you can use it according to your own will. So now coming on to how to meditate. So from the meaning of meditation, we've understood that meditation is to become the observer who is larger than the mind, and this enables us to control the mind. So one way to meditate is to control the mind, and how to do that, this is what we are going to discuss now. See, the mind is an amazing machine. It is one of the greatest machines that have been ever made, and it is a result of many years of evolution. And it is amazing, but only if we know how to use it according to our own will. If the mind starts to control us, that's when it becomes really chaotic. So, how to control the mind is by focusing the mind on one thing, so that it becomes disciplined and we can use it to our own will and need. So one way to control the mind is to focus on your breath. For the next 5 minutes, I want you to meditate with me. Pause the video if you need to, listen to it all over again if you want to, but do it with me and experience how meditation feels like. Find yourself a place to sit down and close your eyes. If you're watching this video on a laptop or a phone and you're sitting on chair, that's just fine. It's no problem. You can do it there and then. And I'm going to guide you how to do it.
Sit down in a calm and relaxing place which is free from distractions. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Listen to the soothing notes of the music. Shift your entire attention and focus on your breath. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Notice the origin of the breath. Notice the pattern. Notice the gentle rise of your chest as you inhale and the relaxation as you exhale. Do it and keep your focus on the breath. As you focus on your breath, there could be several thoughts that appear in your mind. Some of them will feel urgent and tempting to chase, but your aim is to shift your focus from these thoughts, distractions, and noises back to your breath. Observe how the mind is trying to trick you into thinking, but stay unidentified and keep your focus on the breath. Slowly and gradually, the breath will become easy as you retain your focus on the breath. There could be very gentle thoughts that arise like, "Oh, I am meditating. I have reached there. I have mastered my mind." But you'll have to stay very alert. No matter what, thoughts are thoughts. The mind plays very cleverly to keep itself alive, but you'll have to be aware of its tricks and keep your focus on the breath. Don't worry or don't start to blame yourself if your focus shifts. These thoughts, worries, and blames are also mind-created. You can pause the video and keep meditating for longer if you feel to.
Congratulations, we have just meditated. As long as your focus remains on the breath, you are meditating. And do not expect that you'll be able to control the mind overnight or in a day. There are a lot of thoughts that are bound to occur, a lot of feelings and temptations that will come. But all that you need to do is to observe them from a distance. Do not engage with those thoughts. Do not chase these thoughts. So whenever there is a thought that occurs, observe that a thought has occurred and just focus on the breath. Shift your focus entirely on the breath. If you focus on removing the thought, you will never be able to achieve it. You will get deeper and deeper into thinking and overthinking. So your focus should shift entirely on the breath as soon as you find yourself being deviated from the breath. That's it. That's what you have to do, and you'll be meditating. Keep meditating and ultimately you will reach your destination, which has no distance. Means you will be able to shed everything that is not you and find your true nature if you keep meditating. The true self, which is abundant, peaceful, radiating and unbound. And now coming on to what to expect after meditating. Since you will be taking control of the mind, you might face some challenges. Just like when a thorn or a piece of wood pierces through the skin, but it eventually comes to the surface. Similarly, all of what you need to get rid of might come on surface. You might start to experience a lot of challenges. You might start to recall some past memories, some people who have not been very good to you, but know that it is only come to your awareness so that you can make peace with it, either by accepting it or by doing something about it. Also, you can expect a deeper sense of satisfaction and calmness arising inside you as you continue to meditate. So, thoughtlessness, focus, concentration, feeling of calmness, deep peace are all a byproduct of meditation, and this is what you can expect when you meditate regularly. Now, coming on to how to measure if you have done it properly or not. See, meditation is not a competition, it is a journey. So no matter what you do, as long as your intentions and the goal is correct, every step you take in that direction will be correct. It will be right. No matter what you do, you will be moving towards it. How to measure if you have done it correctly or not, however, is still possible by measuring the amount of mind control. So, you start to measure if you're able to control your mindless eating, mindless scrolling over social media, mindlessly hating people, mindlessly being angry or being upset. If you can start to control all of this, you are getting in control of your mind, and once you have been able to tame your mind, you will start to realize who you are beyond the mind and the body. What are your true powers, and you will start to become your true self, which is so peaceful, loving, compassionate and radiant and so powerful that you can't even imagine. Plus, a bonus criteria to measure if you've done it correctly or not is by measuring the amount of mental freedom that you feel in your day-to-day life. The more free you feel, the more you're moving towards it and you're doing it properly. So that was all for today for all of you guys. For me, if you want to do something, go and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon and comment the word awareness in the comment box so I know that you've understood all of these concepts. Bye bye, see you in the next video.